two teams. And it is EnvyUs, the French side, who are going to be the attackers off the first half. They get to dictate the pace, and Cloud9 will be the defenders, just waiting passively at the start of this round to see exactly what is up. What are these Frenchies up to at the moment?
This is going to be a bit of a surprise, actually. They've stacked it at Alley, and there are two players here ready and waiting to greet them. It's all going to come down to whether Automatic can hit that headshot, but he is on the hunt. Rush, though, will find the kill on Happy, and then Automatic whips around. Perfect play from Cloud9 so far. Can Rush follow it up with more? Tarek has actually got his back, and somehow EnvyUs have brought this back. 1v2 now, Scream on the clutch.
That's what he does, Scream, king of the headshots, but it is his head to be set to roll next to the trains there. Stewie, wonderful shot from him, and that's exactly the start you want when you are in Cloud9's position. You win that pistol round, that gives you all the bonus momentum on that economy. And EnvyUs, they're going to be in a position where they didn't even get the bomb planted, so no extra bonus money for them. They're going to have to make do with what they can, and that's not very much.
Yeah, you got to give it to Rush. He was in the perfect position to support Automatic. Perhaps some miscommunication there because they were both watching the same angle, but it worked out in the end. Automatic didn't get overwhelmed at Alley. That's really what Happy was hoping for, stacking 3 players over there. He really wanted to find a chink in the armor, take the head off, and then get right onto the bomb site and overwhelm the defense. Just didn't happen. Everybody getting a kill on Cloud9, and a very quick play to the B site now from EnvyUs, hoping to get that bomb planted.
Speaking of trying to overwhelm the defense, another attempt here from EnvyUs, but it's not working out. They're playing for that bomb plant indeed, though, and they will get it. Bonus money from the bomb, but it is all frags for Cloud9, and with so far no frags for EnvyUs, and that's really important. EnvyUs have to get some kills on the board here. They've got to pressure Cloud9's economy. This start is too clean so far. And there it is. It will, in fact, be incredibly clean there. Nobody going down. Barely any damage done to any of the players of Cloud9.
Where are the kills for Ska? Where you have him on your screen right there? He went for the MP7. He was looking to make money, and nobody gives him any frags. I mean, you got to give it to Stewie, though. Cool, calm. It's very often that you actually see the defense get overwhelmed, but he was playing that kind of passive position where he wasn't going to be within that one-shot headshot range with the pistols, playing to the advantage of having that rifle. And you saw, I mean, he just played it perfectly. So very well done on him. And now we have a 2-0 lead for Cloud9. Everything going according to plan here for the North Americans.
Yeah, and it's really cool for EnvyUs. They managed to indeed get the bomb down, so that's bonus money to all their team. They're just going to take it easy this round, play it economically, make sure that they can save enough money to get a big buy in the following round. So we can't expect too much from them here. Obviously, they would really love to get a couple kills. That's something they were missing in the previous rounds. We'll have to see if they can remedy that in this case as they start to pressure in towards that B bomb site.
Stewie's got to be a bit careful here. If he plays too close, those P250s can still gang up on him. But it looks like EnvyUs want to slow play it now. They're drawing out some utility. That's good. The flash getting used there. At least Stu gets to peek for information. But past that, this is slowed down and really just kind of setting it up here for Envy to hope to find somebody looking the wrong way. Speak of it, there you go. Stewie, that was a lucky break for him. He was at risk.
Yeah, this is really cool by EnvyUs. Obviously, they know they're at massive disadvantages on the fights because they have pistols against all these rifles. But they are trying to be tricksy here. We've got Happy, who was lurking, trying to essentially allow his team to sort of bait for him, maybe suggest that his team is going to be, and then maybe there will be a lurker from Cloud9 for Happy to catch in the back. But that's not been the case, and that just shows great discipline from Cloud9, holding these passive positions, and it's paying off so far. They're not playing into EnvyUs' game.
This is solid stuff. Automatic, I like his positioning right now, holding passive, just peeking Alley for info. RPK, working his way back over here, probably going to make some noise, take a shot or two, just try to draw the attention of Cloud9 over towards that B site as his teammates go charging out, and there's Scream. 1 tap, 1 kill, but they are lining up for Rush, who's going to stop them from getting onto the site.
Easy cleanup here for Cloud9. An amazing shot from Scream, but that's all it's going to be there for EnvyUs. At least some damage, but Cloud9 are really flying at the moment with this great start of theirs.
It's actually the best person to die there in that situation because he still had that MP7. So Sky, he was going to throw it away anyway. You know, Scream helped him out a little bit, but he does have the money for the AWP. Skadoodle always very good about saving up his money for that very expensive sniper rifle. But Sixer's got his on the other side. So this is it. This is where we start to really see what Happy is going to throw at us here from Team EnvyUs. They've got the full buy. They've got the nades necessary. And so what's in store for us here?
Yeah, this this gets really interesting. Already we see fast play here from XMS going straight into the train yard, trying to create lots of space for his team. At the same time, Scream defending on the other side of the map here from an aggression coming from Cloud9. Automatic, he gets 2 from that. That's big, but still, more damage needs to be done here. EnvyUs, 1 man ahead. They've got a B bomb site that is open, and that A bomb site as well could be taken if XMS wins his fight, which he does. In comes Tarek for the trade. But what can he do? He's 1 versus 2. It is still a possibility. There is still time.
Yeah, Happy and RPK are just charging that B site now. That was what was holding them back from committing to the B site. They didn't know where Tarek was playing from. Now that the gig is up, he's going to just walk right through here, playing on the edge of the Molotov, taking a little bit of damage. Scary situation for him. But this is now a play where EnvyUs, they shouldn't lose. Because the bomb is planted. They've got the high ground. They know where Tarek is coming from. And so really this is about Tarek just playing, I mean, he needs to be the hero here and just back off. Can he get the SCA and save the op? That's going to be the big thing. If he can save that AWP for the next round, that would be a big play here for Cloud9.
He's looking for a very expensive weapon. The AWP sniper rifle is so important to those defenses. And obviously having that very good start that Cloud9 did have, you can see their money is really good at the moment. But this is beautiful. We see EnvyUs bouncing back straight away with a really aggressive, very high-paced round. I love to see that.
Yep, there are some EnvyUs fans in the house. G2 as well, the other French super team. 2 of them. But, you know, guys, don't worry. It's all good.
This was an amazing round, though, because as we saw that crazy aggression from EnvyUs, we had Scream and Automatic, just butting heads there, just trying to rush down the other side of the map. So both teams basically trying to get very aggressive on a map which is actually quite hard to get aggressive on if you're on the CT side, which Cloud9 are at the moment. Double up for them as well.
Yep, and Stewie, very capable opper. Looking to hold that angle. It looks like not going to try and push up too aggressively. He does have nade support, but he's just going to try and catch RPK peeking in just an instant here. Does RPK go for it? Wow. Straight fight, and Stewie took a bullet to the face. Luckily for him, he's able to dodge. Skadoodle flashed white. They're doing a very good job here of EnvyUs of creating space on the map.
Yeah, they are no slouch on this map. Always had an affinity for it. And there's a lot of players there towards the alley position. Obviously, at this point, Cloud9, they've spotted some information, but it's too early to tell if it's just EnvyUs creating presence on the map to try and affect their rotations on their defense, or whether they're actually going to commit. And it looks like they will. 2 men starting to charge here. EnvyUs making some noise, throwing some grenades, but how far can they get here before the fragging starts?
Oh, Sixer's got the flash. That's going to go dead on. Automatic blinded white. I don't think I spotted him, though, and he'll get a kill for free. Rush will trade, and Tarek just kills raining in for Cloud9. A perfect defense. Automatic with 2, Rush with 2. And a fantastic round for Cloud9. That'll certainly build back that confidence that they lost the round previous.
That is crippling, man. That is so, so poor for EnvyUs now because they just won a round, so they spend all their money. Their round loss bonus gets completely reset. They, Cloud9, we said they had a good start before. This makes it even more insanely good. The momentum on their side right now is incredible. EnvyUs, they do have the force buy here. We've got an AK-47 RPK, but that's basically the only rifle they have, and they've got no utility to back this up with. I would have loved at least one player similar to get like a smoke grenade.
Yeah, Happy's got the flash, but that's it. And Sixer is saving his money. He's only so it's like a weird kind of eco half buy coming in here from EnvyUs, but unless RPK can do something magical with the AK and just rip some heads off, exactly. He's taking point. He's going to look to create the space. Stewie waiting right around the corner, and is going to get the drop on him. 2 kills for Stu. And while this is not looking good here for EnvyUs.
All right. Skadoodle's just getting those 2 kills easy, and this is definitely not the kind of Cloud9 you want to face. A Cloud9 which gets a really good start. Every single player on their roster experiencing like maximum comfort and just momentum. This is problematic for EnvyUs because should they ever get to that position where they can start to turn the tide, win a couple rounds, Cloud9 are going to be hitting hard in every single situation, even if they're on pistols alone. So this is a scary situation to be in. But we've got some experienced players on EnvyUs' side.
Oh yeah, I mean you've got major champions on EnvyUs' side and Happy. Major champion.
Yeah.
And a major is our world championships. I mean, Happy, he's been to the pinnacle, he's been to the top, and he's been trying to get this team to a place where they can actually compete with the best. But right now, Cloud9, they're kind of putting him through the ringer. Nice
little bait setup here between Automatic and Rush. Looking for some sort of play here on alley. Little do they know, XMS is right there, and Automatic gets the headshot. Lovely stuff there from Cloud9 to secure that frag with the use of team play and utility in that flashbang. Now EnvyUs, they're just looking for more opportunities. Get Scream's Beagle working, or perhaps RPK's P250. That works as well. And that's a gun they can pick up, which is fantastic.
Yeah, unnecessary risk taken by Stewie with that positioning. Bit of a one-and-done spot. He gets taken advantage of. Luckily, his teammates are here to rotate in, and Skadoodle goes duck hunting. Mid-air shot on Happy. And, well, the follow-up, easy. Easy peasy. 6-1, Cloud9. With a very strong start here in the first half. EnvyUs now, though. They didn't get the bomb plant, but they're going to be able to get the rifles and the grenades this round, so let's see.
I'm really scared for EnvyUs at the moment.
Yeah, Stu needs to just be a little bit careful about getting overconfident there. With automatic getting that early start, the early aggression, the man advantage, the information, he could have been playing rather, instead of on the boxes, he could have been playing around the corner so he can back off safe once he gets spotted. But whatever, it's just nitpicking at that point. But those kinds of small mistakes can actually cost you here. So in a round like this where EnvyUs are bought up, now is the time to really get the lockdown going for Cloud9.
Yeah, this is where a change of plan could occur for EnvyUs. They surely have quite a lot of rounds to play with. One of the rounds I really like is when they try to sneak players contact towards the B-bomb site. But look at this aggression from Cloud9, taking very forward positions there. Only early round, though, which can obviously give them some information if they hear footsteps early in the round. But EnvyUs just going for the straight aggression there through T main, getting themselves a couple frags. This is good work here from EnvyUs. They've opened a hole onto that A site, but can they take it all the way?
Oh, man. And Rush is going to let him walk right by. Is this him getting a bit greedy? Can he deny the bomb plant? One kill. No! He messes it up, but he still gets the follow-up. 2 kills for him. Spots the third. There's Rush making the big plays. And Happy lurking, 1v2, gonna get smoked off. He has no idea. Now Rush has got the angle. And well, that sets it up for Skadoodle to get the defuse.
Happy, not much he can do, and there it is. Off the back of that fantastic play from Rush, that trio of kills. Perhaps it was foreshadowing, just seeing Rush as killing the Ninja Quest courseman, because he was going full Ninja there, just letting that XMS pass on the trains and then pulling the trigger.
Dude, that's where your stomach drops, though, when you see him miss the... Luckily, though, he managed to make it work. But this is the first tactical timeout getting called here from EnvyUs. They've got 4 of them. They're 30 seconds long. And this is the one moment where you can see their coach, Melek, standing behind him. He can communicate with the team. So he's got to get in here. He's got to start shaking these guys up because they're starting to run out of rounds. It's 15 rounds in the first half. And Cloud9, I mean, it's 7-1 right now. It's a fantastic scoreline for the North Americans.
Yeah, and right now, Cloud9, they got that good start. They're playing really well together. They're hitting their shots. Pretty much everyone on the team is doing exactly what they're supposed to, and that's the danger of it. And that's what we're talking about. You get a player like Rush in that position where he's in a flank. He's not going to mess that up. He gets that clutch. That's those 3 kills that you just don't expect. EnvyUs did everything right up until that point, more or less. Securing the space, like using their grenades together to buy that space as well as the fragging power. But let's see if they can improve it, because it looks like they want to go fast again here. Semler, RPK straight out, then straight down.
Yeah, Molotov there is roasting Skadoodle, but that doesn't seem to matter to him. Tarek trying to bait out a response, and Sixer comes in with 2 big headshots to bring it back. Only the man advantage, but then Skadoodle from the bomb train will get the pick on Sixer. And it's down to Scream 1v3. A bit weird to say that. Usually saying Happy, but, Scream. He'll get in here. I mean, he's got 1:20 to work with, but this is a bit of a brutal turn of events. 3 players survive for Cloud9. Bunch of nades left for them to use as well. And the double op.
There's one.
Okay, that's one way to do it. Go and hunt him.
It's got a lot of time as well, but Cloud9 played this smart positionally. They should be completely fine. Not only will Scream have to be smart, he won't be in a position where he can afford to miss a single bullet. There goes the next challenge, and it's Stewie to lock it down. Only so many places poor old Scream can come from, and it's one more round added to the tally here for Cloud9 as they look very dominant.
Beautiful work there. And this is the opening shot to bring it back here from Skadoodle when that push got initiated. But it is an 8th round. Cloud9, they survive it in the end. That clutch situation goes their way. And this will be another round of pistols here for EnvyUs, trying to save up that money to buy the rifles and buy the grenades. It's kind of just want to see them go towards that B side again. Just charge it and get the bomb down. If Stewie gets it, exactly. If Stewie is there alone, if he plays it a little risky, you could rush him down. But it looks like Tarek and Stewie will be here on the B side, and EnvyUs, they might be in a bit of a tight spot.
Here we go, Tarek, will he be ready? Out comes the M4. The spray is only good for one, so there's some space here to plant that bomb and to try to take additional kills as they work on that map control on the B-bomb site, trying to creep up, but the CT's already in the back lines. That will be a good home base for them to work from together as they try to make this massive comeback into the bomb site, and so far, so good.
Yeah, they're finding the frags. XMS has got that rifle, but he gets picked off by Stewie. And Happy on the lurk, he gets spotted out immediately. Well done there by Skadoodle, being aware of his surroundings. RPK gives away his position, finds the headshot, but that Molotov gonna stop him from peeking. They should be able to get the defuse going. He's just waiting, dashing on the side, looking for the one shot, and he gets it! But there's still time here with the kit to get the defuse, and Cloud9, they'll just barely save it. But EnvyUs, that was a solid call coming in from Happy. And it worked out perfectly with how Tarek, he was just out of position, just a little bit out of position, and that was all the opening that EnvyUs needed.
It must feel like right now for EnvyUs, they're running into a brick wall. Just Cloud9 is just hitting everything at the moment. All the players looking to be in just perfect form. But one of the reasons why we love Counter-Strike Similar is because the comeback's always possible. But see if EnvyUs have
so
these stones.
rich. He's got 15 grand.
Trust funds.
Yeah, man. Invest that wisely, real estate. I mean, that's impressive. Cloud9, man.
Skadoodle, man, he's ready. He's everywhere. Automatic pushing Ali at the same time to knock down one more. Once again, EnvyUs, they're just falling apart, falling to pieces in the face of the AWPing players from Cloud9, Skadoodle, and Automatic doing
through the smoke!
phenomenal stuff.
That was blind through the smoke. You just can't hide from Ska right now. What a beast.
A beast, yeah.
They haven't taken a single point of damage yet in this round, Cloud9. Sixer,
God.
you're in a 1v5. Oh, no. I just saw the scoreboard on Happy.
I know, he put the round before he was 007, man.
Yeah, I know, he was secret agent. Now he's upgraded 009. That's brutal. Happy can't even get a frag. That's a problem. I mean, you can lurk, and you can transmit the information that you get when you're lurking, right? Because you can hear footsteps, you hear grenades getting pulled. These sorts of things you can tell your team and influence, what the play is going to be. But you kind of do need to get a kill every now and again.
One of the problems for EnvyUs at the moment is that they are relying too heavily on just sort of getting into forward positions and winning the aim battles. It's just simply not working against the level of form we're seeing from Cloud9. The AWPing is a massive problem as well, so you have to drop those smoke grenades. You have to go for that big set piece and use those smokes with good timing to block off the AWPers, because otherwise this is just going to keep on happening. They are getting hammered right now by Skadoodle.
Yeah, looking to bait. I mean, RPK didn't exactly do anything wrong there, per se. And right through the smoke. That's brutal.
Disgusting stuff.
Oh, man, Ska. When Ska's on point, I mean, he was in contention. Well, he was the best AWPer in the world. It was a couple of years ago. But that just goes to show how long Skadoodle has been here and competing at the top. So, it comes and goes. It comes and goes. But it really does look like Cloud9, the players here on this team, they're starting to come back into their own. They're starting to feel it. They feel confident with this roster change, with Tarek taking the reins. And, well, that's what Skadoodle's capable of. He can dominate rounds.
So what is the go-to plan here for EnvyUs? As I said, I feel like they really have to switch things up strategically. You've got to approach the AWPs in a more sensible manner. You cannot just try to walk out and win these 1 versus 1s. They have a big advantage on you, especially with the form we're seeing.
Well, this is where you can start. Otherwise, you would have the AWP battle. You would have the sniper versus the sniper. And this is where you see one of the weaknesses here on the EnvyUs team, is that they don't have a Skadoodle of their own to say, right, we'll take the duel. RPK, though, very aggressive out team main. He will find the first kill, and Skadoodle not going to connect. Yes, he does. There's the headshot from Ska. Brings it back to a 4-on-4.
I can't believe he doesn't go down there. Of course, he gets a follow-up. More players to come, though, as they try to trade onto Skadoodle. But has he just stopped this push? Because right now they are forced to confront him. Absolutely phenomenal stuff there from Skadoodle. So quick. And now it's just Sixer left. And he's surrounded by fallen comrades. No one to turn to. He's got to do it alone. The only friend he has at the moment is the clock. He's got a minute to try to work out what the hell he's going to do in this position.
Where will he come from? I mean... Looking left, are you looking right? Are you looking at the right place at the right time? Because Sixer could get the drop on you, and sure enough, Stewie just not expecting that angle. So Sixer will get that bomb plant for free. Still a 1v2. Skadoodle is low, however. So there's a chance. Never mind. Never mind. Skadoodle's here. This is his map. This is his turf. 4 kills in the round.
That's so sick from Skadoodle. What an absolute legend. The fact that he gets that kill, he misses the first shot. RPK just peppering away, trying desperately to take him down, but still finds a quick headshot under pressure, and then just doesn't stop delivering here as they try to make their way across into the CT backlines.
It's just Scream there. And Scream pulled the mind game. He smoked and then walked through his own smoke, expecting to catch Skadoodle off guard. But right now, man, Skadoodle, he's just so dialed in. 16, 1 and 3 for him. 16 frags, 3 deaths. You can't stop this monster. But it certainly helps that you have automatic, that you have rush. They're also in double digits here on the frag board.
Yeah, it's automatic with those very key A defenses with the rifle that really started to set Cloud9 up. And since then, Skadoodle's just been rolling with it the entire way. And that's a great kill there defensively from Stewie. And this is an area that has so far not really given much for EnvyUs. They go back to it, get shut down again. It seems like there's nowhere to go, nowhere to turn for EnvyUs at the moment.
Yeah, Cloud9 have all of the confidence. You don't usually see teams on the defense playing this aggressively, willing to invade the terrorist territory, take the fight to them, get the advantage early in the round. Stewie, Ska, automatic. It's nuts right now. Everything seems to be going well here for the North American roster. XMS, Scream, and Sixer, last 3 alive here for EnvyUs. 10 rounds behind in the first half.
We have a very Cloud9-dominated crowd here in the studio today as well. They must be absolutely loving it, because right now Cloud9 are beasting EnvyUs 11-1 indeed. It is a grim scoreline, but if EnvyUs can just scrape together a couple rounds here, give themselves a chance. Oh god, that was close. Sixer just gets out of dodge in time, goes back for more. Oh, stunning stuff. Sixer going in. The flick shot not to land though, as it's XMS alone against 4, as is often the story in this matchup between these two teams.
I mean, this is unreal just how effective the double op is in the hands of these Cloud9 players. Usually this is a risky strategy to go for, because if you have to retake bomb sites with a sniper rifle, it's not the easiest thing. But just because EnvyUs are unable to get onto bomb sites right now and get those bomb plants, they're just getting picked off. The strategy is working perfectly for Cloud9. They couldn't hope for a better start here. I mean, we're getting towards the mid of the map. 12-1.
As you guys saw, you know, EnvyUs were able to get to this position here because previously they had 16 rounds against the 6 of Virtus Pro, one of the world's best teams as well. Inconsistent, but EnvyUs showed a great level of play. But right now it's all Cloud9. It's the Cloud9 show here today so far.
Oh, this is unbelievable. This is an eco round coming in from EnvyUs. Half buy, they're trying to balance their money out. Once again, trying to save up for those rifles. But that's not going to stop Cloud9 from continuing to apply the pressure. Automatic, playing aggressive. Scream, don't knife your teammate. They're just hoping for Stewie to continue to be aggressive over here in Brown Halls, but Stewie, he's actually backed off. He's playing it safe this time. It's the correct way to approach the situation if you've got the man advantage.
All right, this is a play that could help them get to a bomb plant, but they really need the rounds. It's just such an awful situation to find yourselves in. And especially as we have seen that Skadoodle is setting his sights to these choke points in which EnvyUs would love to move through. That also poses an issue.
I mean, just to remind you all, this is a playoff match. Well, this is a match where it is for the playoffs. The playoffs are at stake. So if Cloud9 win this, they're in top 8. They're making playoffs, and there's a lot of money on the line here. Whereas EnvyUs, they'll have to battle it out tomorrow and hope to get second seed in the groups.
Another round where not only RPK, but EnvyUs themselves fall flat on their face as we get that 13-1 scoreline.
Well, at least, I mean, you got to look for the silver lining, right, Dan? You know, EnvyUs aren't going to get, they're not going to get to be a part of the 16-0 club, at least. So,
that's true.
Positive. They've got 1 round. They've got 1 round on the board.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Positive thinking.
And if you're a player and you get 16-0'd, that's it's first 16, it's best of 30, and if you get 16-0'd, that is not pleasant, and nobody ever really lets you live it down.
The feels are not the best. All right, well, Cloud9 with no reason to really switch too many things up, and just as Semler has said, they've been playing very aggressively, and this round is no different. We can see that pressure here, automatic looking for something here on Ali, and he's got a really long avenue here to snipe down, but it's Sixer who's got the advantage there, the superior angle, takes down automatic, punishing Cloud9 finally for their heinous aggression.
There we
and
go.
that's I think, is that the first time we've seen a quick 5 versus 4? Feels like it.
Feels like it's actually Cloud9 who've got an edge. Still. I mean, EnvyUs are actually playing CS now where they were waiting. That's how you usually deal with the aggression, is you hold the angles and you wait for them to walk into your crosshairs, just like that happened there with Sixer. But Cloud9, they're still playing very aggressively across the map, and this could still spin out of control for them. Stewie in a bit of a one-and-done spot. He's going to find that timing, pushes into RPK, gets his head taken off, though. That's going to punish. And now it's Skadoodle rotating in. Can he make it there in time? Yes, he can, but he misses the shot.
Okay, Skadoodle is human, confirmed. He missed a couple shots, and with those missed shots, EnvyUs is way into the round. 5 versus 1, just Rush left, burning alive, he's blind, and now he is toasted. EnvyUs, they pick up 2. That's the end of the first half, but at least they got a second round similar.
And it is going to be a little bit of time here for the coaches to get involved again. It's halftime, 13-2, first to 16. We're going to take a quick break before we find out who wins this map.
on the face of it, because as soon as they get to Skadoodle, then they all die. So it's all over. then that tends to be a bit of an issue on Train.
This is where the pressure starts to mount because you can see the score line just keeps getting higher and higher. Skadoodle gets unreal shots like that one there against Scream. And well, you can tell that Happy, there's a method to the madness. He's trying to get a strategy going, but as soon as Skadoodle just starts hitting shots or automatic, you can't forget automatic or rush, they've been playing fantastic as well. As soon as one of his teammates gets killed, it feels like that pressure mounts on EnvyUs and somebody tries to make a play. Only problem is none of them are hitting their shots when they try to make that play, and it just pretty much ends the round. It just spins out of control, and EnvyUs aren't able to get back into it. So
it did seem like they were demoralized at certain points as well. Like I feel like they perhaps didn't do themselves justice in as much as they could try to accomplish on a map like Train. I feel like they didn't give the credit to Cloud9 quickly enough to say, hey, hang on, you guys are actually hitting everything right now. Your snipers are really on point. We have to change our approach. Because we saw too many rounds, I feel, where they just decided to try to play off their own individual skill. But sometimes, you've got to concede certain things, and you've got to have that breadth to your play, your playbook. And I don't feel like as though EnvyUs displayed that, but now is their time, now is their chance. It's a hell of a climb, but it starts here on the second half.
Well, let's go. Scream very close to E-Box early on. Lots of noise being made here by Cloud9 in the brown halls. And it's not looking like they're going to take too much time here. They have made the noise, and now they can start to let EnvyUs wonder for just a couple of seconds. Is it going to, in fact, be a B hit? Or are they rotating back to A?
That's big. That's very big there. Happy has to get very fast frags, but he EnvyUs needs someone to give them something, but it's a whole lot of nothing here as Cloud9 start to strike. They push all the way deep into CT territory, and there's nowhere for EnvyUs to even back away to, let alone press the bomb side. The knives come out! How dare you, Tarek? Wow, that would have been just please no. just give them, don't knife them. Just give them that at the very least.
That might have started a fight when these guys got back to the hotel later on tonight. I mean, you do not knife people in this sort of situation. Dude, that is so disrespectful.
We call that bad manners in the esports community, BM.
A bit.
That's BM.
But it's also I mean, he's just, everything has gone right. Everything has gone right. It is a fantastic second half start here for Cloud9. It was perfect in the first half. Now they're up to 14-2. It's the first team to get the 16 rounds that wins this map. So this is it, Cloud9, they are set. They've got the rifles, and they just go barreling straight out onto the A site. And unfortunately for Envy, they tried to lay a trap, but it's just not going to work this time.
It's very difficult in this position. Train is one of the better maps to be in this position for EnvyUs, even though they're at a disadvantage, but it's still very difficult. Right now, we can see there's so much in the way of routine. Cloud9, they said it previously in interviews, they have been working so hard, just working their socks off here to perfect their game, and we are seeing a very disciplined team right now.
Dude, RPK is unreal. Wow. That should not be possible with the CZ75, but he still makes it work somehow. And now Sixer, well, you've got an AK. I know you're trying to save for that AWP, but you're going to have to make some magic happen here. And there's the first one, automatic, getting a bit ahead of himself. Not sure if he realizes that Rush is at his back, but Cloud9 need to play this a little bit safer. And especially Rush does not want to lose that AK. That's an expensive rifle. You don't want to be dropping that for free.
All right, so it's like actually Rush is going to be going in trying to find it back. In fact, it's Skadoodle, but he won't find it. Sixer does hide. He does save that AK, but we can still see that EnvyUs' money is so poor that they can't really get a good buy here, but they have to because Cloud9, they're already on 15 rounds. One more round, and Cloud9 are through to the playoffs, and EnvyUs, they're going to have to try once again tomorrow.
Tomorrow in a best-of-3 versus NIP or Team Virtus Pro. And we'll see that. That's all going to pan out tomorrow, but tonight, it's match point for Cloud9. Full buy once again for them. No problems at all. Lots of nades going out onto the A site to start things off early here. It's looking like Cloud9, they still want to take a little bit of time here and put some pressure towards that B site. Stewie just goes barreling out onto the A site, though. This is chaotic, and this is big. There's the shot that opens things up. Nearly picks up the second one as well.
Yeah, Happy down to 5. Stewie doing what Stewie does best, and that's just barrel through the front lines of the defense. And Skadoodle down the ladder, takes down Sixer. Just 2 left here. 1 more player left. It's Happy with 5 points of health. There's not too much he can do. Cloud9, 16 rounds to 2. They are through to the playoffs. What a phenomenal display from the Americans.